like communication. Everybody talks about communication is key.
It is.
But
Don't
don't communicate.
That's 100 points.
Welcome back to Talk Tuesdays. For people that do not know what Talk Tuesdays is, it's basically a podcast where I'm going to be talking about different topics. And me and my guys is going to be debating on it, or talking about it, or giving our own knowledge on it, or our opinion. And we're definitely going to have guests, so feel free, if you want to be a guest, hit me up, DM me, whatever the case may be. My Instagram is in the bio. And that's basically it. These are my guys that's going to be on every Talk Tuesdays. Got the cameraman over here, we got Topic, and we got Jay. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
Yo, it's your boy Jay Baines right here. Follow me on Instagram, Jay Backins, 2 S's.
Yo, my name is Jalen. Skyrocket J on Instagram, J Silva on Facebook. Follow me. I'm a photographer, do video work. This is my camera we're working on. You feel me? My camera we're working on. And yeah.
What's poppin', y'all? My name is Justin, aka Topic. Follow me on Instagram. My IG is Topic_Suave. I own a clothing brand called Topic Gear, and we up and we rising. So let's get to it, gentlemen.
I'll copy you something.
Facts. Today's topic is gonna be why are long relationships and good relationships so hard to find nowadays in today's generation? We can start on many different things. I feel like we could go down the list.
I feel like social media plays big into that. I feel like most of the time, females following the trend of what's popular with the females nowadays, so they play into that and they get a big battery in their back, which fucks it a lot.
Female artists plays a huge role in that too, because you got City Girls, you got SZA, you have what's her name, Summer Walker. Like, come on, bro.
Y'all be down 1,000 points. I don't even be up.
Y'all Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Like, what the
Shoot. Come on, did Tory really shoot her?
Nah, I'm not.
I'm not even gonna lie. Did y'all hear the call though?
The call?
You didn't hear the call?
No.
Oh,
that's a girl.
Yeah. I seen that.
So it's like,
it sucks, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not even gonna, I just had to bring the facts on that because I was like, I felt validated. Probably I didn't know. That's not even the topic though. That's
you talk about another thing.
But that's facts. I feel like social media definitely plays a huge role in today's generation and relationships. I feel like 3 decades ago, if you look at our parents and their parents, like marriage was a big thing. Actually being committed to somebody and loyal to somebody was a big thing. And I just feel like social media, especially with our generation, since we grew up with it, it deteriorated the value of having a good, genuine, heart-to-heart relationship. Somebody you actually want to grow with, somebody you want to build a family, a fortune, everything, success, everything. Unfortunately, I feel like these days, social media just smoked both men and women. We got so many standards now, so many opinions on people who are hurt. Like, I heard this quote the other day. It was like, how you gonna cut somebody who didn't? I'm sorry. How you gonna bleed on somebody who didn't cut you? And I feel like our generation, we bleed on everybody. Like, if somebody cut us, the next person, we think that they're gonna just stab us even more. And unfortunately, most of the time it is like that. But I just feel like, I don't know, we gotta do better, man. We gotta do better.
Especially where we come from, being New York. Females love to play. They love to play.
Both men and women, I ain't gonna lie, not just women, but I feel like a lot of people in our generation, they want top tier product, but give minimum effort for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like to build in a relationship, to actually build something that's worth it, you have to put the work in. You can't just expect everything to be laid out in front of you and find us keep it. It's just, the relationship.
And that's facts.
I feel like communication, everybody talks about communication is key,
But
don't communicate, or if they communicate, is more so based on your own personal feelings. And that's a good thing. I feel like it's a great thing to express your feelings. I feel like every relationship needs that. but I think it's the comprehension of those feelings that both sides lack. I feel like we rather stick to our own feelings. We could take your feelings into consideration, but you know what? If you're not gonna change how you act and just making me feel the way I do, then I'm out.
But why does it have to be such a battle every day for me? A lot of time it comes to what it comes down to is compromising for me. What's your
That's a
significant
fact.
that-
Compromise
it doesn't-
is key.
Compromise and communication.
It doesn't
I
have to
say
be
it's
that
the same
much.
thing because when you communicate, it's not you guys arguing. You feel me? It's not supposed to be you guys arguing. It's literally supposed to be you guys communicating how y'all feel without fighting and throwing each other under the bus. Like, oh, but you this, but you that. That's the problem with a lot of relationships today. It's like it gets so stressful because y'all not really communicating. Y'all will say how y'all feel, but y'all arguing while y'all doing that, which brings tension all the time. Then y'all end up y'all have this love-hate relationship,
Yeah, people.
and it's not lasting.
That's a fact. People would rather run away from their problems than actually try and fix them. And that goes for like just people in general. Like anything that comes into your life, I feel like a lot of people now, especially our generation, considering we got everything given to us. We got the power of the world right here in
Pretty
our
much on the
phone.
silver plate. And
You
that
know?
is it all.
So I feel like anytime we feel tension or like a problem, a lot of people just run away from it, and that's what causes a huge lack of relationships, good, long-lasting relationships. I don't know, man. We fucked it up. Steve Jobs is your fault. This is your fault, Steve Jobs. I'm jacking
all
that.
this internet, all this Wi-Fi and shit we got going on, bro. Like, you feel
It's
me?
crazy out here.
It does come down to the modern day and these technologies.
I'm saying I seen this status on Facebook when it was saying
So true.
give us like a whole year without internet, no Wi-Fi, no none of that. We can go back to civilization and be humans.
A lot of people don't even know how to hold the conversation in that.
Yeah, not at all. Yeah, facts, bro.
Not gonna lie,
Bro, we are so accustomed as a world now to go like this every 5 seconds.
I'm not gonna lie, cause I ain't one of them.
Yeah.
I'll be looking at my phone
I mean,
24/7.
Yeah, this is a low
You
key
see your phone,
escape.
you're losing your life. I ain't gonna front.
Nah, when I lose my phone, bro, I'll be buck wild.
Give me my shit, like
That's
I'm
Yo,
not right here.
I go
That's
crazy.
it.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's
Yo,
all
I ain't
crazy.
gonna lie. I go crazy.
Crazy.
You think somebody stole my
You
car
can't
keys
go.
or some shit?
Yeah.
nigga.
I think another big problem is like social media creates unrealistic relationships and goals and standards. And a lot of people seem to think that that's the actual reality of life.
They love to play into that.
Yeah, like I don't understand that. Like, how can you get advice on how to build a relationship from somebody who's gone through like 80 relationships? Yeah, you may have experience, but clearly you don't have change of heart in order for you to actually build with somebody and last with somebody, you know? So I feel like hurt people hurt people. I always hear that. Hurt people hurt people. And that's a fact of life.
Wait, I got advice. I mean, I got some good information to share. Don't listen to those parents when it comes to relationship that's been in a relationship, multiple relationships, in and out relationships, and failed relationships. Don't listen to them parents talk about something. Oh, this how love's supposed to be. Bro, you don't even have a good love story.
That's a fact.
You feel me? So create your own love story. Don't listen to anybody else unless they have successful love story. That's what I gotta say about that.
And another reason why relationships don't last also because people let people into their relationship.
Yeah.
And that's facts.
That's the top killer for females.
That is a female killer.
bro.
Yeah, bro. That's a
That's a
female
fact.
killer right there.
That's
That's
like
a
people
fact.
not knowing the
Me
business, but
personally,
explain it.
I feel like
That's
if
a fact.
you got a girl or you got a man and y'all talking about certain things, y'all gotta keep that in between y'all. So whatever argument it is, don't go venting to your friends about it
All the
because
social
your friends don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Nine times out of 10, they want to
Hey,
fuck your
like,
man.
And you only let them hate your partner more.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the
So
thing.
Exactly.
like the whole point of you and your
That's
significant
so
other is
true.
that you gotta make sure everybody fuck with, whether she's doing bad or good.
Mhm.
Because at the end of the day, everything's not gonna be Gucci all the time, bro.
That's a fact.
That's just
And
a
I
fact.
got a lot of female friends, so it's like I be seeing it. Like my female friends come to me for advice because I'm not a judgmental person, and I keep it a bug. If you're doing something wrong, my female friends know that I'm gonna tell you, yo, like I feel like you should do this better as a woman. Or if he's doing something wrong, like he needs to do this better as a man. That's just simple. That's what a friend's supposed to do. I feel like a lot of females, when they talk to their female friends, they always gonna side with the female because that's your friend.
Right.
But that's typical.
That's typical,
That's
and that's fine. But it gets to a point where now your friend is in the middle of a relationship, and it shouldn't be like that. Cause how at the end of the day, I know a lot of girls. And these are what my girlfriend's telling me. I'm spilling the beans. I'm spilling the beans today. I don't care. My girlfriends be telling me, that two of my friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were just having this conversation the other day. It's funny. One of them told the other one about her man, like, yo, like, your man was doing this, doing this, doing this, doing this. Meanwhile, he wasn't at all. Like, come to find out, he wasn't doing anything like that. But she told me the reason why she said that to my other friend was because she just wanted her friend to be single so that she could go outside more.
And that's what comes.
Ain't that some shit?
That's some shit.
Yo.
Bitch's friend always have
That's
influence over
crazy.
their relationship when it makes no sense. They should
That's
have
crazy.
nothing.
You should be happy for your friend. You should be telling your friend stay home with your nigga. That's it.
It's too tight.
They don't say that unless they have me.
Nah, that's a fact.
Another thing I could say is commitment is a big one, a very big one. It's like a lot of people feel like they ready to commit, but they're not ready to commit. And then when they get in a relationship, it's like, oh shit, they not really ready. They still talking to other people. They still doing what they was doing when they were single, low key. Even if they don't find out, I'm not gonna lie, even though they're not gonna find out, it's like, it still shows in your character, you feel me? Like, it still shows, like, the way you act towards your girlfriend is gonna be like, oh, is he like, why is he moving like this, da da da, it's gonna show. So it's like, that's gonna make the other person, whether it was a male or female, the other person feel like, oh, this person not really into me. And that causes separation off the rip.
Yeah, that's a fact. And I feel like I'm gonna be the devil's advocate, right? Because I've been with somebody who's like, I gave her the world type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I was fulfilling all my standards as a man, and I know I was the type of person that anything that comes up in a relationship, any argument, anything like that, I'm gonna try and be there for you because I want to resolve the problem, not walk away from it. Feel me? But I feel like a lot of women, facts. A lot of people nowadays, when a problem arises, that's it, ghosted.
Done.
Like, bro, how do you expect to build anything like that? You can't. Somebody could be giving you the world, and because it got shaken up one time or 2 times or 3 times, they just walk away. But that goes to show you a lot of people's morality and values and standards aren't just there yet. And that just goes in general. You know, I feel like in order for the best relationship you gotta have is with yourself and God, right?
That's
So if you don't have a relationship with yourself and with God, then how is any other relationship in your life gonna work out the way it's supposed to? Like, you really gotta dig deep. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes experience.
Exactly.
But the only person who's gonna make that happen is you. You gotta be putting in the work each and every single day, each and every single week, each and every single year, month, everything. It's just a timely process, but unfortunately, we gotta do better. What's good with y'all? We gotta do better.
Another thing is a lot of people get bored of their partners type quick in this age. Like,
That's true.
even if the sex is good, anything like that, you active,
I feel
go outside,
I feel like
that shit.
that's because they have so many options. They feel like they have so many options
That's
on
a fact.
social media. In real life, people really don't even be showing their real
I mean,
self
but
on
as
social media.
a nigga, options is different for me. A few niggas got that pull for me, but as a nigga, 9 times out of 10, you don't got that pull that you really think you got for me. You can have the source, you can have that self-confidence, but you're not pulling every bad bitch you want for me.
I think
These bitches is different.
women pull whatever they want.
They not anything they want, bro.
Yeah,
just
right.
like that.
Women do
Just like that, bro.
They rule the world.
They
That's a
get
fact.
at least 30 messages a day. There's no way they
Lightly,
bro.
lightly. They don't
On a
have
good
to
day,
try.
it take a real nigga to get at least 3 good messages from a bitch, bro, on some G shit. And they had to text first, so you should know how it is out here for a nigga, bro. This shit is different. Y'all females not slick, bro. We not going. Not this year. Not this year. We not going. Shit.
This is the year. It's over for
We
that.
taking over, man. That
Nah, that's dumb funny. But that's a fact. I feel like women, I don't know why, but this new trend for women to be more masculine is really affecting.
It's really different.
It's
No.
affecting
It is.
people. Like, it's
I
affecting.
gotta say something. Instead of saying that, this new generation of women complaining about men finding respectful, responsible, respect for themselves is crazy. Talk about somebody sassy, they this, they that. Bro, y'all doing the same thing. Like, what y'all
building
talking
our
about?
self-confidence. How you tearing that down?
Yeah,
like, you're not
That's
gonna
why it's
play
so hard
me.
to be a
Try
man
to
in
do
this
some
modern
shit.
day.
Yeah,
You can't do anything without it being called sassy or we're doing too much this or I don't know.
You know what it is? I feel like a lot a lot of how we grew up as men, especially here in New York, is like, nah, don't show your feelings, don't show your emotion to these females, don't do none of that. And to a certain extent, I agree.
Yeah, you have
But
to.
you know what? If you do find somebody that you know what, you're gonna let your guard down for, I feel like us as men, I feel like that's more of a man's attribute to show how you feel. Like, you're supposed to show women, you're supposed to guide women, you're supposed to be there for women, you're supposed to be the house and the woman makes the home. You feel me? So I don't know. Our generation definitely tore the value of what it is to be a loving man, and it made it seem as if we're being pussy. Like, nah, I don't think.
I don't think of it being pussy, bro. I think of
It's
it as men finding their way for me, because it's very different. For me, I would say a female would say the complete opposite. They say it's a male-dominated world, we're on top of everything, but at the same time, it's not, bro, because there's a lot of shit we be holding back that we can't even talk on, just because we're males.
Yeah.
And I feel like women rule the emotional part of life more than men, and men just rule like the physical part of life. You know, women. That makes sense. You feel me? Like, we can't express ourselves as much as we want to, because that's the emotional part of life. But the females can't do as much as men can do in the physical part of life. But yeah.
I don't know. I agree with that. I think nowadays it's coming to like an even standard now. Like, the level is here, and we just keep battling. It's Megan Thee Stallion versus fucking Andrew Tate right now. Like, it's just battling.
That's a good ass
Like,
conversation.
it's just battling right now.
Sit
Like,
down
the
real right
scale
now.
is
Respectfully.
battling. But I don't know. We could do better. We could definitely do better as a generation. We gotta do better.
It takes
If not,
two.
it takes two. Yeah, it definitely takes two. If not, then we gonna continue to have, not to throw dirt on anybody or anything like that, but we're gonna continue to have a lot of single baby mamas. I was looking at this the other day. The divorce rate in the United States of America right now is 50%. That means if we all get married here, 2 of us are gonna have a divorce.
I could say another one is like, and nowadays like relationships really don't work because a lot of people don't really want relationships. They just want the benefits from it.
But look at it like this,
That's
bro.
true.
You feel
I
me?
can't front. When you're single, you're looking like on the outside, and you're looking for a relationship. Like, you want somebody to come lay down with you. But when you're hooked and you're locked down, you don't really want that shit, bro. It's a different feeling. Like,
That's
I
the
won't
point.
lie.
That's the point I'm trying
It
to
really
make.
is a
though.
different feeling.
That's the exact point I'm trying to make. People don't really know what they want,
That'd be the problem.
and that's the thing. We gotta know what we want.
And that's how you get played with. And that's how your feelings change up. And that's how you turn into a beast. And that's how you start fucking bitches.
That's
They
how
get
you turn
dumb.
into a monster.
And
That's a fact. Listen, man, I've
Same
lived.
thing with females.
I think, at this point in my life, I've lived both those lives. I've lived being with somebody and being a straight up dog to them, and learning from my mistakes, really getting in tune, you know, with
Trying to
myself
give it
and
your
God, yeah. And then being with somebody who, bro, well, my ex, bro, swear to God, that was it. I felt like I was chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was somebody I was willing to just, I ain't look at nobody else.
I mean, you was Gucci.
I was Gucci with her, and that was it. Things didn't work out. That's another
that's
story.
how it be.
Yeah, that's it. I learned my lessons that I needed to know. But now, being almost 2 years now, completely single, I'm the best version of myself. Like, I needed that. That developed me into a man that I know. Now I go outside, I already know how females are. I don't even talk to females like that no more, bro. My phone be dry. It's business. This is business right here. But the reason is because I know what I want. I have my standards, and I'm not willing to lower them for anybody, bro.
You can't sacrifice.
You can't. These women will play you like that. They will pick you up and throw you right in the dirt the next day.
That's when the sassy part comes. Like, how you gonna call a man sassy for respecting his privacy, respecting his boundaries? Like, come on, dog. Be for real. Be for real.
I can say another one, lack of trust. People be going into relationships with lack of trust.
Yeah.
Me personally, I feel like it's back to getting a relationship with yourself first before entering a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right? Am I
That's a
wrong?
fact.
But
So
how could you like, for me, Todd, you gotta understand, like, this modern day is so crazy. I can't front. At least in my case, I don't know. But bitches cheat every other day. Like, I won't lie. Like, it be serious. Like,
that's
It's
true.
really bad.
it really is bad out
It's
there.
bad.
That's true. But you gotta remember that it's growth. You feel me? We know I feel like you gotta be aware of the things that's going on, but you gotta also like let it come to like if I'm gonna give it a bug. If I get cheated on and I'm with a girl, and I'm with her and I don't know, and then I find out in the light, I'm not even gonna be mad. Like I'm gonna be tight, yeah, oh da da da, but it's like it's a mindset thing. You gotta be like, yo, bro, shit happens, just move on. You feel me?
Yeah.
Cause like it's a part of relationships. Things happen. You feel me? It
Yeah.
can break. You feel me?
But now do you think that, obviously the trust is broken right there. Anytime someone's
Yeah,
broken,
trust is
it's
broken.
split.
now I feel like, are you the type of person that,
Could you rebuild off
can you rebuild off of it?
Can I rebuild off that? Say that again. Rebuild off
Can
that?
you
rebuild
rebuild?
off
If somebody cheats on you,
Let's jump
what
back to
type of
that.
cheating? What cheat? What type
What's
of cheating?
cheating?
What
What's
type
cheating?
of
Talking
cheating?
about- First of all, I got cheated on before. Jalen, you know this.
Right.
I have gotten cheated on before, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was still friends with the person afterwards. That's
Okay.
how real of a nigga I was.
I respect
Still
that.
am today.
I respect that.
I got cheated on,
Right.
and I was still friends with them and helping them out type shit.
Right. You know who you are, gang.
You know
you are, gang.
Really
That's
close
what
to
I'm
it.
saying. Chill. But it's like, you feel me? It's like, cause I grew as a person.
Yeah.
It's like, I know people may cheat on you, might be something you lacking, but I deadass wasn't lacking. I was doing the laundry for her, making sure she was good in school. I cooked for her. I was a good person.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And
But
that's
it's like shit happens, and I was aware of that. Yes, it broke me, but after a while, it's like I grew to a point. I was like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, shit's gonna happen. I just gotta open my eyes and realize like I can't stay on this forever. I gotta move on. You feel me? Shit is gonna happen. I can't stay, man.
and that's crazy.
And I
Like,
moved on.
a nigga like you could get like not just a nigga like you, but say how you was holding it down, you could even get cheated on because you was holding
It's
it
true.
down.
It's
For
true.
me, bitches will switch up at you
Bro, in a heartbeat.
in a heartbeat, like
In a
the seasons,
heartbeat.
bro. It don't make
See,
no
look,
sense.
you would expect me to have trust issues. You feel me? After that, I did not have trust issues. I went into a new relationship, open mind. It's like I give everybody a fair chance because I don't
Yeah, of
want
course.
to. You might
You got
meet
to,
your,
you got to,
might,
you got to.
you might
That's good,
meet
bro.
your person. I can't let my trust issues destroy something new. You feel me?
Yeah, like I said earlier, don't bleed on somebody who didn't cut you.
Perfect example. So it's like, feel me, there's two different types of people. There's people that will be bleeding and bleed onto somebody else. I'm not trying to bleed on nobody else because it's like, when I'm not going to hold you, I fuck with a relationship. I like having another person there. You feel
I
me?
felt that.
It feels good. You
It
feel me?
feels good.
It feels good.
I
It feels
listen,
good.
I'd rather be in a relationship than be single in the streets. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
But it's like, oh, I could take the other route and have trust issues and then still entertain another female and then have these trust issues. Like, nah, I gotta work on myself first before entering. That's what I'm trying to say.
But it don't even
We
be
gotta-
worth entertaining a whole other female nowadays, and that's what these females don't get. I'm not about to sit here stress about you and then stress about the next bitch for me. She probably not even giving me problems that much, but at the same time, why would you give me problems for me to even think about negotiating for me?
Yeah.
Bitches need to just chill,
Listen,
relax.
a lot of females ghost people nowadays. I feel like that's the biggest thing right now. Like, you can be macking with a shorty for a minute, boom, ghosted. But something I learned, bro, if somebody ghosts you, you let them dead rest in peace. Feel me? So that's I mean, that goes for everything now though. Everybody ghosting each other.
Respectfully.
It's just, I don't know, it's a lack of wanting. I feel like people don't want a relationship. People just want the image or
The
the
benefits,
the
the
benefits,
Not
pictures.
even just a
yeah.
real relationship, a real friendship,
Yeah.
anything
I got-
genuine.
yeah.
Short term.
yeah,
There we go.
everything is short term.
Everybody
for
expect
everybody
it.
now.
To like really come to them, but don't want to give it out at the same time.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Somebody responded to the question on my Instagram. Nobody's in the position to validate other people's feelings because of their past traumas. So that just confirmed what we were just saying. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I like this one. Genuine people are becoming extinct.
Extinct, for real.
I
It's hard to
think-
catch that ball.
I think this is so good because we could all go out tonight. We could meet people, have fun, and tomorrow meet them again, have fun. So the next day meet them again, have fun. But you know what that's gonna build? The only thing that's building is a fun relationship. I feel like we gotta be able to dictate certain relationships in our lives. And this goes for friendships. This goes for going out with certain people. This goes for family, for real right love of relationships. I think we need to understand what we want from each thing in order to dictate and put somebody in that position to be there. Cause I got friends that I just go out with, and I got friends that business. I got friends that I want to elevate with. I got family that I see here and there. I got family that's in my life every day. And then I got people that I genuinely want to be with. And then I have people that, you know what, you was there, but now you're not. And you just gotta, I feel like that comes with a lot of self-growth to be able to understand that everybody's their own person and it's up to us to determine where do you fit into my life, and if you're gonna actually help me succeed. If I see myself with you, then you know what? I want to give you a little bit more effort than everybody else. I'm gonna give you more time than everybody else. And if they not reciprocating that energy,
Deuces. How can I?
that's it. I can't. You can't hold. We
How
can't.
could I?
What we gotta stop doing, especially as men, as good men in this world, we gotta stop holding ourselves back for other people who don't even know where they at yet, don't know what they want yet.
Especially women.
Especially
women.
Not to bash y'all, but
Nah, it's facts though.
It's
Women,
facts though.
as a man, our biggest distraction, women. Point blank period. And from the beginning of time, from Adam and Eve to where we are right now, like women are the biggest distraction. But I don't know. The Bible says right that when God created Adam, He created Eve from his rib, right? So from what I get from that is, us as men, we may be strong, but if you miss one rib, it hurts like hell, and it's hard to work without a rib. So I feel like once you find that missing rib, that missing person to fill that void, you're just gonna continue to grow, and you're just gonna continue to build success, fortune, everything you want in this world. If you have a good woman by your side, you valid.
that's a good
What's that quote from Jay-Z? One good girl's worth 1,000 bitches.
One good girl is worth 1,000 bitches. Bam.
And that's another thing. Toxicity. These people love it in this market.
Nah,
They
yeah,
love
they
it.
praise
People
that shit.
praise it.
Bro,
Like,
I don't
it's,
like that. Hell yeah.
like it's a
Nah, I
good.
hate
It's
that.
a good attribute to have. I
I'll
don't
be
even
thinking like,
understand.
yeah, I need my relationship to be a little bit toxic. Like,
Initially.
I think another big problem with relationships nowadays is avoidance. I think a lot of people are avoidant people. Like they just like to avoid anything that will cause them discomfort.
A problem. Anything.
Niggas point at yourself.
Nigga said,
I'm one of them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I think avoidance is something I feel like you just gotta learn.
Really.
You gotta learn how to be okay with, you know what? It depends though, cause like you could be an avoidant type of person that, this is not working for me, I'm out. That's like an okay avoidant type. Like you don't want no stress, I get that.
Respectfully.
But then there's some avoidant people, and this is like majority of what I've seen, is that anything that comes, you could be in a relationship for a whole year, you guys could love each other to death, be in love with each other, and the first thing that pops up, that's it, you out the door. And it don't even have to be that big. But I think that's what a lot of our generation consists of.
yeah.
Like, oh, I don't like the way this I don't like his car, I'm out.
I mean, that's more like a female.
Yeah,
I
it's a
feel like,
female
but
thing.
I understand where you come from because it's like our generation has seen so much, especially from parents and grandparents. They see so much bullshit our parents and grandparents went through. So it's like, all right, I don't want to do that. I see how that ended up. Let's not even take that route.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like the avoidance part of it is like our generation learning from other people, other generation stuff. So we won't have to go through that. But then again, it is annoying when you want to avoid every
No
little
thing.
you feel me?
Yeah.
But the biggest thing nowadays is people have shortest attention span, so they don't really have the grasp to really learn anything.
Yeah,
like
that's
they
facts.
pick it up very quickly and block it out. You feel me? So that's another big problem.
Tunnel vision is this way or no way.
Literally,
Yeah.
no
I got
way.
tolerance no more.
Yeah.
A lot of
that's
times
the
it's
thing.
their
Nobody
way
got
or no
tolerance.
way. So
Nobody got tolerance.
Um,
Do one more thing. Oh fuck it, I'm not even trying to put no effort. Closed off. Everybody closed off. And shit.
I grew up with both my parents. Fortunate enough, I know a lot of people didn't, you know. So since a little kid, I've seen my parents go through hell and back. Like I'm talking about to the point where it was almost out the door, like many times, you know. But what I've learned from that is every relationship, if you with somebody, every relationship is gonna have problems. And it's only gonna get worse. Problems don't get easier, they get harder. Life always gets harder. Unless you fix them, that's a fact. But our parents and their generations, I feel like they don't have the accessibility of information to actually help fix problems. We have all this information, we just don't use it. We don't use it to our advantage. And unfortunately, I think the divorce rate is gonna go up. I think there's gonna be a whole lot more single baby moms, unfortunately. And we're just not gonna have what's a good word for it? I would say like the holiness. I feel like a marriage is a holy thing. You know, it's very intimate. It's a very beautiful thing. You get with somebody for the rest of your life, and you guys bond forever. You guys have a family, and you continue to build your generation. I feel like that's something that people want, but they don't want to put the effort forward to building. And you know what? That has to stop at some point. I feel like everybody talks about meeting the perfect guy or the perfect girl, but I think there's no such thing. I feel like what you gotta do is create the perfect love, and that comes with so much.
That was so funny shit.
That comes with so much like time and effort and downfalls and uprisings, and we just gotta do better. That's my shit tonight. We just gotta do better.
Yo,
That's
keep
it.
in mind that his clothing brand is called Topic, bro.
Nah, yeah, facts.
This thing is
Yo, look at
picture
the back.
right.
Look at the
This
back,
is
y'all. Look at the
picture.
back. What does that say, y'all?
Wait, it says all he.
Spell red.
Red, L-S-T-E-R.
Need
All we need is love.
is love. Oh wow, perfect.
All we need is love.
I'm wearing Topic gear too.
Overall, you just need a good support system. It'll take
So
you
yes.
off.
And people don't expect to have bumps in the road. Oh, we
We
went over
just
that.
talked on that.
We
We
talked
just
on
talked on
that.
that.
That's
Just talked
a
on
fact.
that.
Let me see what else I got.
Like somebody said about and a lot of females like they be fantasizing, like having a fantasy.
Oh
Like,
my
about everything.
God, that
They be
is
having,
such
when it
a
comes to
good
relationship, they
one.
will come into a relationship
That's a
thinking
good
like
one.
everything is gonna be Gucci. My man gotta do this. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do this. No nigga is at that level where they perfect. They don't lack in something, and it's like that's where you come in place to let him know and help him out. You feel me? But it's like y'all don't do that. Y'all will.
That's so
A lot of times y'all will just be watching nigga. Y'all appreciate for the one couple of things that he do, but you're not helping him build up too at the same time.
You want him to come with that.
Exactly. And then you start complaining, and it's like, bro, come on now. In a relationship, y'all a team, bro. Y'all gotta be able to take that feedback from each other. Like,
What
yo,
you think
One
the females gonna do after
But
a
feel me,
while?
once we don't come, once they don't come with something, we get an attitude. It's a
It's
problem.
over. That's
It's
a
done.
fact,
That's
bro.
why I can't.
Nah, women, respectfully, y'all gotta work on that. Cause I see this too often. Like, it's so crazy. That is such a good. That was whoever said that. That's fire. That's so true. Like, yo, nobody's perfect in this world. Everybody lacks something. But you know what? What I lack, you may have.
exactly.
And
And
that's
they
why
better
we're a
meet.
team. And you better meet.
You gotta
Yeah.
learn off each other, bro.
Yeah.
It's like a bounce back. It's a bounce back,
A lot
bro.
of people don't feed off each other.
And that's another reason why relationships don't work. Cause it's like, if y'all not learning from each other, y'all not gonna work.
Y'all not
I
gonna
know.
work.
I'm
That's
the
a
type
fact. That's a
If
fact.
y'all not learning from each other,
I just having fun at that point.
y'all just having fun. Y'all just there for the sex, though.
And that's a lot of that's
You
what
feel
it
me?
be an entanglement. That's what
Like,
it be out here.
entanglement.
That's
Exactly.
what a lot of y'all females
No,
want.
yeah,
Y'all not
what's her
slick.
name?
Y'all don't want no
What's
fucking
that nigga Will
relationship.
Smith? Somebody.
Yeah.
Don't be that woman.
Yo.
Don't be.
Be
Y'all
Jalen
saw. Yeah, y'all
Pick
saw
up,
what she
boy.
did to.
Bro.
Y'all
Will.
play shit
Don't
like
do
that too.
Yeah,
That
they
shit is not
do.
cool.
They do. They don't like to admit it, but they do.
Y'all not thinking about Will at the end of the night. That shit
Come
breaking
on,
down
man.
his mental system.
Word.
That man got money.
He could have killed himself or some shit.
Nah,
Y'all don't
some
even know.
real.
Real shit. Like, that's
Some
crazy.
real.
Like,
Yo,
y'all
mental
can't
health
play.
is a real thing, women.
G shit.
Y'all don't understand what y'all be doing to men. I ain't meant to though. Niggas be wildin' out here.
Same way. Like, I can't
It's
it's 50-50.
It's 50-50, bro.
For me, I always say that. It's 50-50.
I don't
We can
go-
talk about females all day, but the niggas still do it the same way. For me,
Yeah.
but we do it a little different. For me, I won't lie to y'all. We not, for me, a nigga may play with your heart, but his shit got played with a while back, so he's on hot. So
Y'all
that's
create
what
the
it be.
demons that y'all
Feel
get
me?
played by. Period.
We got like 2 more. This is from people that swiped up on the Instagram story or commented.
Basically, request
Basically requests, basically.
coming in.
So somebody said, relating to what the topic is, she said, lastly, social media. I know it sounds cliche, but hear me out. Our generation is so hypnotized by social media that whatever we see that what I know, expect or want, whatever we see that we expect or want, I'm gonna edit that for her. It really deludes us to believe that we have so many good options when in fact social media is just a facet.
That's a fact. That's definitely a
I
fact.
say that right.
That's a
Facet.
whole person.
A facade.
Yeah, facade, for real.
It's Henry's
She's
violent,
woke.
bro.
That is it.
Woke.
Yeah, it's just a facade, which is facts.
it makes us believe that the grass is greener on the other side when in fact it looks that way because that's what social media is designed to do. That's facts.
It's very dull.
Make things look good when it's in fact it's not. So a lot of people ruin their relationship by looking online and thinking that they will see better for themselves instead of putting that focus on themselves and their partner so they can actually build a healthy relationship.
That's completely
Oh,
true.
That's fire.
then she said, "Oh,
That's
last
good.
one. Respect a lot of people, and there's lack of respect. That's facts.
Yeah. We'll get
They
definitely
rather
back.
call you insecure when in fact it has nothing to do with insecurity, but everything to do with respect."
Mhm.
Alright, I'm done.
That's why.
That was
That's
the
why.
period.
Whoever said that?
So-
We tapped into the
That's
whole
definitely
social
so-
media thing on why
That's
relationships
definitely
don't
That's
work.
a fact.
Were
That's
you
a
speaking
fact.
that first part? Were you speaking on that?
Yeah,
We're
okay.
speaking on that. She's right. It's really social media, bro. Everything is like
It comes into play
they
always,
expect,
bro.
and it's
Every
so
time.
funny.
It's
What you
so
see on
crazy.
social media, it's not what they're showing there, what they're actually doing in a relationship.
Mhm.
And then
That's
that's
true.
and then that's why when a lot of these celebrities that's in relationships, at first everything seems good. Then I don't know where you see them pop up with little arguments. Them arguments been
No.
happening in the beginning.
Yeah, of course.
So it's
We
like
would never know what happens besides
Exactly.
like closed
Behind
no
doors.
one
closed doors, yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
and that's the thing.
We don't know who they really are.
Another problem is a lot of people build up these celebrities without even like, for me, we know these celebrities go through problems every day, for me, but
That's a fact.
you'll build up them before you even build your own relationship.
man.
That's
Or
why a lot
even-
of people
or
have
even-
problems posting
a lot of-
certain shit.
A lot of people would rather support. Oh, damn.
I know what you're about to say though. I know what you're about to
A
say.
lot of people
I know
would
what you're
rather
about to say.
support like celebrities and
Mhm.
stuff than like support their own
Don't
friends. So, like
exactly.
That
shit
shit is
is
crazy.
crazy, bro.
That
So
shit is
They
crazy.
rather tear it down with false rumors or real rumors or be nosy. Feel me? I'm not saying, me personally, if my man's going through something, I get it. You're supposed to tell him what, da da da. Out of respect. But it's like a lot of times people be paying attention too much. Like niggas will be all up in a relationship, all up
Nah,
like
yeah, that's what they. That's what
mind
they-
your business and let their relationship work out the way
Yeah.
it's supposed to work out, bro.
You just gotta be there for your friend. That's just
Exactly.
like, yo, bro.
When they crying is when you're
Yeah.
supposed to be there.
Or I give
Yeah.
my 1-2, you feel me? If you
Yeah.
ask me, I'll give my 1-2.
Of course.
If you're not gonna ask me, I'm
Oh,
not.
Exactly.
yeah.
I'm not getting
I'm
one.
not
You're
gonna-
not
I'm
about to
getting
force
one.
it in there. For me, it's
Because
not.
you probably already know the one too.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
But y'all just working on it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like, come on now. Well, she was spinning facts. Like social media should never know. Like y'all just gotta go through it on your own.
Your own.
Y'all two only. Like you know how when you could make a private story. Your relationship is when y'all going through shit is a private story between y'all two. So only y'all two could see. That's literally how it is.
I always
And that's
heard
how
you
it's gotta
say
be.
The old head said, if you don't know it, you won't learn it. That's just how it really is in the real world. If you really know how the real world works. For me, a lot of the times you go into the situation blind.
That's a fact.
Blindsided, for me, and the outcome could go 50-50 anyway, for me, but you just gotta play it out, because 9 times out of 10 it will not go in your favor.
Mhm.
Nobody has your best bet but you, so always keep your best bet
That's
on
a
you.
fact. Somebody said, too many people date for fun without thinking of long-term marriage. That's fact. She said, many think chemistry is enough to make things work out, but fail to remember compatibility is huge.
Yes,
Dating
sir.
apps, social media, people see all the options they have and are scared to commit is another big one. Giving love to someone in the way you want to be loved won't work out. You have to be able to understand who you're with's love and your own type of love.
But
That's OD.
what did you
That's not
feel?
Facts.
What did you feel like not 9 times out of 10? Because for me, you might have your significant other for me, but it really feels like you're out here settling 9 times out of 10 for what you got to deal with a person.
I agree. That's one thing. I feel like sometimes opposites attract. I've seen some really toxic couples,
Toxic
bro.
people.
But they rather
Mhm.
die for like to death. Not understanding that date nights and quality time is so important. We get so comfortable.
Yeah, dates are
That's a fact.
essential, bro.
Nah, definitely.
I
I'm
won't
that
lie.
type of nigga though.
You-
Like, I love.
Yeah,
For
I
me,
love. If I'm with a shorty, I'm outside.
I feel like everybody enjoy a good date though when it's structured properly
Hell
with
yeah.
your significant other. Like
Yeah,
it should.
Of course, it should be like that.
It should be like
At
that.
Men
least
should definitely do that.
And for me, I'm not gonna lie. Niggas should pay 9 times out of 10, but y'all females, come on, come through, spoil you a
Talk
nigga
about
one
it.
time,
Every
like.
fight,
talk
like
about
every
it.
time.
Come
they
on,
do
like,
that, it's-
I know you got paid Friday. You could definitely take me out,
Nah,
bro.
first of all, if the shorty
you
not
go
doing
out-
that already, out of
It's
respect
fucked up.
for you,
That's fucked
you
up.
should not be
It
talking to
is.
her. That's it.
Come
that's,
on.
That's standard right there.
That really is.
Hey,
You know what
I
is
gotta
Now
see-
wait, look at this conversation.
just-
When
that's
did
just
we lower the
respect.
bar
This
so much?
plays in the sassy shit. the sassy category. Once again, if our conversation.
That's
It
they can
does.
say what they want. That's
They
just
can
a
say what?
standard.
It's not
That's a
a
respectable
standard.
standard.
It
Once I
really
get a
is.
shot.
Because
Shot clap.
It's
Nah.
different.
That's a respectable standard as a grown ass man. Like you gotta be able to see, could Shorty carry herself the way she should carry herself? You feel me? Like I'm not gonna be here paying all the time for you. It's Cliff.
Yeah.
I should at least hear you offer. Even though you gonna offer me, I'll probably be like, nah, I'm paying for everything. Like I'ma just do it. It's the offer. A lot of them don't do that. But that's how you see a woman standard and like
Nah,
self-respect,
that's-
respect for you, first and foremost. Is that what?
Because as a real nigga, you should have it every single time. But if she offer, you know that's a real one. Come on, you can't go wrong with that.
The last thing she said was,
She should have been.
Huh?
She
She should be here,
right?
right? Alright, Nat, you coming on the next talk show. Let's get it. Next podcast, you out here. Bro, she said, afraid to speak out each other's emotions and then spend hours upset at each other without knowing why. Because you just simply won't step out your comfort zone.
I shot. I take a shot.
I take shots.
Take shots, take shots, take shots.
So stingy with it. I
I'm
don't
glad
know.
the people who swiped up and spoke, I'm glad they aware. That's good, y'all know that.
But do y'all genuinely go through that? Like y'all argue and y'all be next to y'all significant other? Would you talk for me like as a normal nigga? You're gonna talk to me. You're gonna have those who want to. But is it like to a point where you're not talking or you gotta
I'm
move
gonna keep it
away
a
or
I'm good
you
about
gotta like? For me,
I'm not that type of person.
I'm gonna keep it up.
Mhm.
Alright, so it's like sometimes I used to like I'm working on it. I'm good about.
Mhm.
I had problems addressing the situation right there and then I would like wait until later and then
I
I would
feel
show a little bit like I'm just chilling. Like, I'm not really speaking. I'm just watching the TV. I would do that
But would
sometimes.
you move
Like,
any differently
but it's
towards
like-
her?
But like I don't move differently. But your girlfriend is always gonna know.
yeah, she
Yeah.
gonna feel that energy.
She's
of
gonna
course.
feel the energy. What's wrong? And you're like nothing.
Yeah.
And now that she's asking, you're like getting annoyed. So you're like, bro.
Why you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like, yo, bro. But it's like,
Everyone stop talking.
I have been working on that, so it's like now it's like, all right, yo, bro. I'll say what it is. Like, yo, this and the third, and they're respectful,
That's good, bro. That's growth. That's good shit right
That
there.
is
Come on.
good.
I'll be like, and then we talk about it. And after we talk about it, we settle it right there and then. You feel me? So it's like, now it's like, but before I'm not gonna lie, I used to be on that shit like. I'll like this.
You're not even fucking with shorty at that point. It's
I'm not
over.
gonna sleep.
Nah, we gonna sleep.
I'll
We
be
ride.
like this. I'm like, we laid up and shit. I get tight. Watching the TV like
For
this.
me.
And that's where it starts. That's
Like, why you moved over?
Why you
Why
moved
you
over?
moved over?
Why should like not on mine?
Yeah.
But it's like
Every
I
day.
work on that where it's like nah, I'm a talk to you, and I'm not gonna lie, that shit is beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, it's beautiful. It's like being able to like communicate and be like, yo, bro, this is that, and third, y'all talking, y'all. But like
Yeah,
everything's
that's it.
bullshit. That's a
That's the
So
best
that
shit,
you don't
bro.
get that with every single person, like
Yeah.
overall, not even just your girlfriend, just people overall. But you would love your girlfriend to do that. Like, that's a real one when it comes down to it.
relationships really don't last because of that. It's like it gets so it could be to a point where you do it all the time where it's toxic. Y'all could be at a date night, shit happens, and then it ruins the whole date. It's like nigga doing that over and over. It's crazy, bro.
I feel like the argument kills it though.
I feel like
Argument kills it, bro.
Nah, what I've learned is that you just gotta talk, bro. Like if you mad at something, I'm not about to be tight at you down. Why am I gonna put my energy down? And this is what I do. Like why would I put my energy down and be mad at you, bro? I'm gonna just tell you what's up right there. Let's just squash it right there. Let's get into it right there, squash it, and then I'm back to myself.
And you better say
Salud,
Salud,
If you drinking at home, salud, we here.
That's a fact.
Yo, you haven't subscribed, bro.
Fact.
Hit that like
Oh, y'all gotta
button.
subscribe. We are here.
Text them
Todd
comments. It
Tuesday,
helps the
man.
algorithm. We're here.
Todd-
Every Tuesday, we're dropping.
Word.
Todd
And if we
Tuesday.
don't drop,
Go in the comments and yell
No
at us.
shot.
Go in the comments and yell at us.
if we don't drop, that's $1 for your cash app. Word.
Yeah.
Say that.
$1 for your cash from all of us. Word. So that's $4.
It ain't from my cash app.
Right.
So this shit crazy.
I got your shorty, she shaking. We get the money, we baking. Niggas be capping, they faking. I get the money, I'm saying. Nigga be showing, we spraying. We get the money, no playing. I shoot that nigga for none. I need that money, a son. Hold on. I had to get it and dump on it. I get the money, I run on it. She wanna fuck with the bitch.